Jackson.
So it's been almost 30 days since your son passed.
Yes, it has.
How hard has all of this been for you?
It's been a nightmare. I can't sleep at night. I try to go anyway. I wake up in the morning, everything's still staring me in the face. But I ask God to give me strength because I'm here to represent my son and find justice. And with all the helpers through different organizations, NAACP and other justice of people, church people, community people, has been working with us, my attorney, and we just gonna keep on till we find justice. It's not only me that's been in these situations, it's in the past that people have been through things and the justice wasn't found. So now we need to stop all this racial thing and to be everybody loving one another. One Heavenly Father created all of us. And we all have the same blood type going through our bodies. Just different shades on the outside, like we buy our cars, different shades of cars, but on the inside it's still the same. And that's the way people need to start being with human beings' rights. Put the past behind you and live a day as it comes. And because if you don't do that, we're going to have more violence. We're going to have more destructible things. People are dying at early ages now. Kids, whether black, white, Spanish, whatever color nationality it is, we need to stop. American is for all color. And we have more freedom here than we do in other countries. But letting everybody in and run together when we still got some here that's got hatred. It's spreading this disease to the people that want to have love for one another. Our children is gathering more together and you can't stop it. It's going to destroy your ancestors and your name if you don't change yourself. Because the kids is going to go on no matter what you say and how you say it. So this is a racial hate because it's got too many holes in the paper. And the way they handled it, they didn't handle it properly right. And then they see they made the mistake. They're going to come back across the Dallas County line without my permission to remove my son's body and put it right back in the same place where it's supposed to be taken care of in the beginning. A child would know if that person is not treating them right. If they told them they're going to get an apple and they earn that apple, the teacher's going to give them that apple. She's not going to tell them, well, just because you get a little naughty, I'm going to take away what you earn. My son was very ambitious in his law enforcement. One of the same sister types that people have that's right. And his life has been stolen and damaged. So we're going to seek justice. And we're going to keep on going on and on till we find out the facts more of and the people that's the cause of this. You need to come out. You need to come out and hide it. Because the Lord Savior created you.
Amen.
He's going to move you.
Amen.
He's going to move the people that you're using what money will buy.
Amen.
Money is the root of evil when you do it like you have did to my son.
Amen.
All these payments, all these funds and things was raised for me to get a second opinion when you already had taken care of it. You didn't.
So to that end, I have a question. The medical examiner's office, the last time you and I were all together, they said they had performed the autopsy at the medical examiner. And you all were asking questions that you didn't have answers to. It's been 2 days since then. Can you tell me what the medical examiner's office has said to you? Have they answered any of your questions?
We haven't really answered any questions because we have photo pictures that we taken of my son when they first sent my body to the internal rest nursing home. So how you going to determine that it was a foul play when my son got bruises and stuff all over his body and evidence is there? You looking over this evidence? You going to pass over it? You can't pass over there. Because it's on his flushing on his body. So I'm saying you saw that the first time he was there, but you ignored it. Why would you want to ignore that? Because of his color of his skin?
Have they explained or tried to explain why they held on to the body as long as they did and why they took possession of the body?
They kept saying that it was bagged up, but it wasn't bagged up where you couldn't come in and examine my son the way you're supposed to. You already done made the decision that you didn't need to do a CAS on him. Because it wasn't foul play.
Have they explained why they took possession of your son's body?
Because they found him dead at 2311
No, the second time.
The
Second time?
Yeah.
Oh, they Mr. Sergeant, Ms. Chief just said that they had discussed it.
What's his
and
name?
They felt like they need to come back out there and get his body to take it back to the thing what they should have did the first time.
No court order or nothing.
And
No
I'm-
jurisdiction.
and
What's the chief's name,
I'm
man?
asking him. I said thank you, but no thank you. We already done raised money for him to get a second opinion. Before I could go home, that's a little time. It takes about 40-45 minutes to drive from here to Dallas. The internal arrest gets a call saying Terry County's finna send somebody. They got an order to pick my son's body up. So we turn around and go back to the funeral home and asked him and let him tell him, you're not supposed to release that body. He's in my care. He's in this jurisdiction now. He said, ma'am, I have to obey the order. I said, well, I want to see the court order when it gives you. So when the guy came to pick up my son's body, I said, well, where's your court order? To remove my son and take him back where he's supposed to be already analyzed. He said, ma'am, I don't have no court order. He said, I'm just supposed to pick this body up and take it back to the Fort Worth Medical Examiner.
So WFA has asked the police department for the police report. It's been almost 48 hours. We haven't seen it. Haven't provided it yet. Reached out to the medical examiner's office, asked all of the questions that I asked you. Why were you in possession of your son's body for so long? You didn't do anything. Why was that body again taken back? What is the cause of all of this? Is there a backup because of COVID? We've asked all these questions.
No.
We have not received any answers. Does that surprise you that they're not answering our questions?
No, because they covering up for something they did wrong. They covering up because they didn't know. They didn't know that we had took pictures of my son's body. So what they're gonna do, keep him over there till he deteriorated and bring back to the funeral home where they know that the people don't gonna wanna come in there and view the body right then. Go on and dress and put my son away without knowing what his really cause of death is. And we stopped it. We stopped it because we took pictures of his body and it had everything. That's why it's not back in the correct. It's completely correct.
You come back and get the body and keep it 1 day.
Did you all, were you successful in getting your independent autopsy report?
The second one, yes, we did. We got it wrong.
Were there any, what were the findings?
We haven't heard the final.
Toxicology test takes some time, probably like 6 weeks.
Okay, so we don't have the
won't have
results of the second one either.
Correct.
Okay. Did the Emmys office tell you all what their findings were in Terry County?
Not really.
No, we just heard some preliminary things that we didn't find anything. I spoke with Dr. Keepingpeoplewarm and I was asking those, if you find anything that would give some suspicion. Because remember, the challenge is you have a 38-year-old bodybuilder, good health, dead in a house. According to you, your external examination says you don't see anything wrong with him, it's natural causes. That's what you said. And then you hold him for 20 days, release him in writing to the mom. She goes and does what a mom should do. And then as she's doing what she has a right to do, they come and pick him up, no authorization, do the autopsy in less than 24 hours. So if the argument is they're backed up, they're no more backed up then than they were now because it's getting worse, it's not getting lighter. So why now all of a sudden does this become top priority? We've listened and we collectively as a community and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference is taking the lead on this. We're going to write the Justice Department and ask for a Justice Department inquiry into a potential hate crime. We think there are entirely too many holes in this story, from the police department to the medical examiner, that gives us reasons to pause that there's something more that what's in front of us. However, initially, we need to protect this mother and allow her an opportunity to grieve and to put her son at rest. We still have not had the funeral for this young man who should be still running around here helping people get better. So we're going to be filing after the funeral. We'll file a hate crime inquiry with the Justice Department, and in hopes that they will come in and do an independent look into this case, because no mother deserves to be treated the way our county has treated her. No mother, no one, but especially not a mother of a grieving son who doesn't know how her son died. And so we're going to stay with her, we're going to support her, and we're going to get more people to support her. My understanding, the NAACP should be joining us in this case. LULAC will be joining us, and we'll get some others behind us. This is the Christmas season, and everyone is spending time with family and otherwise, and they're turned off right now. But after Christmas, we'll all circle back up and huddle up, and we'll allow Mother to share again. And I mean, the less we have her having to share this, the better. But when we hear from her, she does something to empower us to keep on fighting the good fight.
Ma'am, to that end, just one other question for you. Today is Christmas Eve. Not only are you having to spend this day without your son, but you're having to spend this day without the answers that you're looking for.
Yes.
How hard is all of that on a day like today?
All I can say is that I remember when 12 minutes after 12 Parson was born. And I know that my son, who's been here to share that, he has a son. And he was been there to cheerful and smiling with him. Now he can't, and now his son can't be with his dad on Christmas Eve. So that's a bad feeling.
Thank you very much. Thank you.